The Rebels will kick this away to start us off. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down.
On the double.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him about the 14. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Gator Spark! Ready.
Tailback with another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Breaking free at the 35. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10.
Easy.
Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Finding some room with the 25. Stiff arms the man. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ready.
They get nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2.
Set.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set. Belly stutter.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Cut it, cut it. Here we go.
Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Set, ready.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Razor, razor. Come on, set.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the Rebels have first and 10 here.
Black 24. Black 24. Moose.
Dropping back, it's Howard. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Ready.
That completion sets up a second down play.
Rita. Rita.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Go. Ready, ready.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
And blue. Ringo. Ringo. High.
They'll run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Squirrel. Pilot.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. Receiver makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Spider.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Easy.
Now here's the toss play. In the clear at the 25. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
Okay,
The
ready?
Mustangs will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Pound 55 weak. Ready?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play.
Green 25.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Gain makes it second and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ponies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play already to the 46-yard line to be first down.
Longer. Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
42.
They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Easy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Gorilla.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's right. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Going to hand this off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
On the ready.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Cobra.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll test the right side here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Ready?
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up.
Tuna. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Okay,
Looks
ready?
like one more play here before halftime.
Ringo! Ringo!
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field.
Here we go! 691, Gators far! Ready?
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down! Ready?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands, it's Lee. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here we go!
The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Rebels moving quickly down the field here. Toss play to the running back going left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Howard. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner is brought down. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
29.
Looking to pass, it's Jennings. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Rebels are in the red zone.
325. Ringo.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Okay, ready.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Jackrabbit. Belly stutter. Flip. Unlock. Ready, go.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Get set. Ready.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Got it.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. The pass is caught.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Slab. Alert. Ready.
And here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers.
Lasso.
They look to throw it here on second down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
4-2 Spider. Cross. Acorn. Gaucho. Acorn. Tuna.
To the air, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the single back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
To the air, it's Howard. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
Ready?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium.
Moves!
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ready?
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Alert! Alert! Cricket!
And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking tackles. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go!
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And the Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Jennings. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions. And
the ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Let's. Go.
Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Igloo.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fire.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Squirrel. Pilot.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Gaucho. Pound 55 weak.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
To throw, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Gator Spar.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here we go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. That gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty.
On the double.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Mustangs will look to convert here on 4th down.
Gorilla. Cricket. Tuna. Timber.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Howard. Lets it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Yankee blue. Spider. Ready to go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught near the sideline. It's Wolf.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Let's go.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Cut. Hornet. Squirrel. Ready?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Ready?
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Not much the defense can do here with one timeout remaining. Looks like the offense could just kneel down and walk out with a victory. Handoff to the right side. Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a